everybody, and welcome back once again. Here we are with our last stop of Inside the Headset on Wednesday night. And I got a coach that's got a hot hand right now. He's playing a little 6A ball across the way in Williamson County, and that's the head coach of the Franklin Rebels, head coach Donnie Webb. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Blue Raiders are hot. I know you enjoy that and everything, and also and the Franklin Rebels are hot. Let's talk a little Rebel ball. When I last talked to you, you were headed into the Ravenwood game, and you ended up winning that one 21-13. Go back to that game and talk to us a little bit about that one, because that's a crosstown rival that puts you at 4-1 right now.
Yeah, it was kind of, hate to use the word, but it was kind of a weird game. We, especially defensively, pretty much held our own and played really, really well. I think at the end of the third quarter, they had 60 total yards of offense, but they were winning 13-7. And so that's what I mean by it was kind of weird. It was just strange the way it was playing out. Ravenwood, it's a rival game, and just like over Rutherford where they have them in-county games, the kids get excited. And it was a great atmosphere, and Ravenwood did a really good job of playing our option. And then they scored in the special teams and scored on a turnover, so that, it was, we really, I never felt threatened, but at the same time, it was like, oh gosh, if we start fourth quarter, we're losing.
Right.
But we got it, we finally got where they were put two good drives together in the fourth quarter and win the football game. And, that was it is exactly what I said to the kids. We just kind of survived this one. So, we've got to learn to play a little better football for the whole game.
Well, was your kids a little chippy on that Ravenwood game? Or was they fired up? Was they into it? Or was they over chippy? Or, where were they?
I don't know, new coaching staff, but the school itself and the team itself, we hadn't beaten them in 4 straight years. And so, since I've been back as the head coach, that's one team we had never won versus. And so I know we were excited, and that stuff wears off. We just made some bad mistakes at bad times type deal. But we finally, like I said, maybe the way I'm trying to look at it, maybe we're a pretty good football team. The good teams will find a way to win, and I was proud of our kids for, fighting through it, and we found a way to win in the end.
Well, you're at 4-1, and where are you injury-wise?
Knock on wood, we are really injury-free, other than what everybody's got, bumps and bruises this time of year. It was a good spot for the open week for us, after the Ravenwood game to kind of work on us and try to get some of these young players. We need some depth to help us, and so that was good. But no, for the most part, we have, we're right now staying injury-free, and of course, I know it's part of the game, but we hope to stay that way out. So.
You got Antioch on Friday. Then the following Friday, most people will be on fall break, but you'll be suiting up and you'll be going against Wilson Central. Talk about Antioch first, and then we'll get into Wilson Central. Let's take Antioch, the Bears.
Coach Wilber's doing a good job with them. I think they're 1-3 or 1-4, and they are struggling. Their team is struggling, but at the same time, I see a football team that's being coached, and Coach Wilber's doing a good job. They've got a plan that you can tell they're so much better than what they were last year, and he's going to do it. He's going to do a fantastic job there in the long run. So the bottom line is, we got to show up to play football and do what we're capable of doing. Because they've got some. Their win was against Laverne, and they've got some explosive players. And if we can, keep them in check, I feel like we'll be okay. It's just, don't let ironically, them being the Bears, don't poke asleep the Bears. So let's do what we're supposed to do and take care of business. But I am very excited for Mike Woodward at Antioch because he's doing a good job, and they're gonna be a good football team quickly.
Well, there's a lot of talent down there. You just got to shape it. I mean, there's a lot of speed in Antioch, brother.
Without a doubt, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Big game, obviously. I mean, you know what I'm going to say. We got to take them one at a time. But obviously, next week we do have a big one at home. Thursday night game because of going into fall break with Wilson Central because they will win this Friday night, and so they'll be 6-1, and hopefully we'll be 5-1. So it should be a tight game to be featured and be pumped up, and should be a great atmosphere.
So is that a TV game for y'all next Thursday?
No, it just goes into our fall break. We move to Thursday because we're not in school on Friday, and Williams County, they'll fall break. There's no telling where these people are allowed to go. But their kids will stay and show up if we move it on Thursday night. So it'll be a great atmosphere.
Okay, I won't talk to you until 2 weeks. I wish you next 2 good weeks. I hope you stay injury free, and I hope you come away with a couple of W's.
Well, I appreciate it, man, and enjoy talking to you, and appreciate people that look at high school football because it is big, especially these kids in this area. But I appreciate people that put some emphasis on high school football.
Well, there's no money in it. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
Without a doubt.
And that doesn't matter if you're a coach or a videographer. But we're having a lot of fun. It's different over here, and some of the things that I'm doing and everything. But we're changing the playing field, and it's all about the kids. Let's just have some fun and see what we can do.
Without a doubt, man. That's all.
All righty, Coach. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you in 2 weeks. It's going to get interesting when we get to playoffs.
Good deal.
All righty. See you then, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All righty, bye. So we've talked to 4 coaches tonight. I brought it to you live on Facebook, and then we shoved the link out for those that are on Twitter and whatnot. Appreciate everybody joining us. Okay, so our schedule is, we've already heard the Shark, fins up. Shark is going to go to North Texas with MTSU. So I'm working on a color guy. I want to keep it as a surprise, but everything is set to go. Friday night we'll be at Oakland High School, Warren County. I'll do a behind the lens on Friday morning. And then from there, we're off next week. But I appreciate everybody joining Inside the Headset for a Wednesday night edition. And I'll see you Friday night at Oakland High School, which is Ray Hughes Stadium. See you then.